Greetings, Facebook fiends. How are you guys doing today? It is your majesty popping on live today. It is sunny and bright, and even through the bullshit, things are gonna get better no matter what. No matter the challenge, no matter the conflict, no matter the bitches that are in your life that may be manipulating and lying to you and deceiving you. You know what? It's okay, because payback is a damn bitch. I don't want to get too spicy up in here, but I will get spicy because, like I say, and I'll say it over and over again, guys, you cannot have light without dark. You cannot have dark without light. You cannot have up without down. You cannot have left without right. So that means we have to honor all aspects of the human being, and that means our darkness too. Because look at the caterpillar example. Look at the lotus example. The caterpillar, right? It's a caterpillar, and then when it goes into the cocoon, it's in a dark, isolated place, dark, right? And then eventually it cracks out of the cocoon and it becomes this beautiful butterfly. And that's like a reflection of us, right? We have to acknowledge our dark aspects of ourselves, right? Our deepest desires, our deepest fantasies. We can't just, and I'm not talking to everyone. I'm talking to certain individuals. For instance, the evangelical church, the Christian church, they just want to say, demon, get out of you. And then, bloop, the demon's gone. But, okay, even if you do that, and even if it does work temporarily, eventually, if that person is not doing the inner work, that demon or low frequency energy is inevitably going to come back, right? This is how you can think of it, right? And in my book, I explain all of this. So when you go outside, right, I can see my shadow right now, like literally. That is my shadow. Can I get rid of my shadow? Like, do I have the ability to get rid of my shadow? Not right now, I don't. I cannot get rid of the shadow. It's going to be there. Now, depending on the certain seasons and the circumstances and the positioning of where I'm at and what I'm doing, yes, the shadow goes away. But the shadow always comes back, right? So that is just an analogy, a parable when it comes to demon energies, right? We have to embrace our demons. Now, I'm not saying go out and kill a bunch of people. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm saying learn to work with these energies, right? Like hatred, anger, bitterness. Yes, girl, come in. Can you hear me? Hold on, my friend's here. Hi, Chrissy. How are you doing, girl? My friend came. Yes, girl, are you here? I gotta go inside. But I was on to something, guys. Anyways, I've been on my cycle, and it's been really hard. And those of you women that knows what it's like to bleed every month, it's a challenging thing. And no, I'm not gonna apologize for being a woman. Never. Welcome in, girl. You just came in while I'm doing a live.
Hey.
I'm here at my biffle. Come in.
I know. I saw you live. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going back outside real quick so I can finish my live. Okay. All right. So, yeah, girl, make yourself at home. Do whatever. Anyways, let me finish. Anyways, guys. So back to my shadow analogy. We cannot completely get rid of the shadow. The shadow is going to be there, okay? Certain seasons and frequencies and circumstances, yes, the shadow can blend in. The shadow can look like it's gone. But ultimately, that shadow is always going to come back. And that is... Shut up, dogs! Be quiet! Hey, cállate! Cállate! Anyways, so... I say all this to say is because, I used to be that person where I used to judge... right? I used to judge people for being a certain characteristic or greedy or bitchy or whatever. And although there is balance, I don't think everyone should be a bitch all the time because that would be fucking hell. But I do believe that we should honor all aspects of the human. And if you're not feeling good, or if you're in grief, or if you have a disability, whether it's a mental or physical or spiritual disability, I think that the whole entire human should be honored. And I believe that in equality, but it's sad. It's sad that the powers that may be, right, people that perceive that they're in power, right, or they may be in power, believe that they can take advantage of the disabled, take advantage of the people who are poor, impoverished, lower on the totem pole, as you say, even though we are all humans and we all bleed and we all have bones in our body. And it's in my opinion, this is my opinion, right? I don't think it's right. I think that there should be more equality in the workplace, in life in general, right? Opportunities. And yes, there is a lot of opportunities, but there's a lot of fucking gatekeeping as well. There is. And this is someone who has spent a lot of money on courses and coaching and mentoring and all that and all this and a lot of programs, right? And so I would never gatekeep. I would just be straight up and be real. And if I don't know the answer, I'd be like, I don't know. Why lie to someone and lead them on and say, hey, but it's sad. That's what people do, especially people that want to climb the corporate ladder, or they want to fuck their boss so they can, get ahead, or they want to lie and steal and do evil things, right? And step on people with disabilities, right? But the energy eventually comes back, right? You can't harm innocent, right? You cannot harm the innocent and not expect that energy not to come back, because the energy is going to come back to you. It will, I promise. And I am speaking from experience, right? I am speaking from experience, where I used to be that person where I would judge. And when I say judge, I mean like belittle. Like I used to be that person to look down and belittle and say, ew, they're disgusting because they smoke cigarettes. Ugh. And then I ended up smoking cigarettes. Or, oh my God, they're less than because they're a drug addict. Oh, well, then I struggled with addictive personalities. So be careful how you're judging people, because when you judge people like that, I promise you, it is law. It is the laws of the universe. It does come back to you. Now, justice and balance and equality, those are different things. If someone hurts you, right? Just like like a convict goes to court, goes on trial, right? They murdered 10 people, right? And then they get the consequences to their actions, right? That is a different situation, right? Just depends on the case. It's a case-by-case scenario. So anyways, guys, my bestie is here and I'm going to get off, but I've been feeling real spicy. And those of you men that are in my inbox trying to be my sugar daddy, if you don't have any money to send me, don't ask to be my sugar daddy, okay? Because no, you need to be financing or providing some sort of financial material, okay? And if you're not into that, that's okay. Anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking. Hi, Martin. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, all of you guys. Much love and stay blessed and don't get hexed. Bye.